Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of BlockSMP. This is episode 152 and we're here at spawn. Not really for any reason, just check stuff out. Don't judge. Really what we actually have to get to is food because I have no food at all. And with these guys and these emeralds, we could honestly get a lifetime supply of bread. It is real nice and much needed. Anyways, for this episode, I want to start on my mega base. And not this base I'm talking about, because this base is far from started. But the Nether base. Speaking of Nether, we're in the Nether hub, and it looks like there's a new Nether tunnel. And it looks to me that we need a ticket, but this sends us to the 1.16 district. And if you didn't queue in, that's where I'm building my 1.16 base. It looks like it's this shop, and looks like it's JG, because these trees are JG done. So we can either have a month pass or a season pass. We're definitely going for 1 month. And how much is 1 month? 12 diamonds. Okay, we can afford that. Alright, time to actually use the tunnel. Oh, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing, and our boat is not even going the right way. Well, I'm 100% sure we can call this a win, especially with the pigman in our boat. Just like that, we are here with the pigman. Now, personally, I gotta say, this view is kind of amazing. But anyways, back to work. Time to see where we're actually gonna build this thing. Right on top of this hill near the flower farm would be kind of perfect. But some landscaping is in order, so I definitely have to go do this big chunk. And we're done clearing a bunch of land. But sure doesn't look big enough, especially with this fungus farm right here. So we might have to use it and then break this thing. Very sad. And what also will be sad is the noise that this machine is going to produce. If it does eventually produce, is there even bone meal? And it's not working. That's great. The honey block somehow got 1 block taller. And the reason is probably because it got exploded. Alright, well, I wasn't ever going to use it again. So, perfect timing. Alright, with the flower farm done, I want to go and get to a resource gathering. Now, I'm pretty sure we have a shulker box in here. But we need a lot of blackstone, and we need a lot of black stuff, pretty much. Anything really in the deltas. But, yeah, let me do that, and I'll see you guys once we're done. I got a full shulker box of blackstone, so that's good news. And I did have some of the gray block. But somehow I lost that one. Well, I went resource gathering for some basalt, but anyways, now it's time to build these towers up. So I built the type of layout right here, who I think could be fitting. So this is the main gate, then we have 2 kind of scorpion towers, I guess. Very confusing, but let's do this thing in a time-lapse time. And guys, we are done making every single 4 towers. So now what we have to do is detail this thing. Because even though the palette's cool, I mean, we do definitely have to make some windows and stuff like that. And even a roof. So let me do that, and afterwards we should get down to build the actual castle itself. And the castle weird thing is done, and also the gas is done right there. I mean, I won't deny the fact that my aim is getting better by day. So no regrets with the bow when you can make shots like this. Yes. Back to stuff that really matters. This castle definitely needs a makeover of some sort because these top parts really look funky. The bad funky. But that's to be decided tomorrow because I have to AFK overnight at the witch farm. And after a non-successful AFK session, we have built the castle even better with that nice big portal. Now, next on my list is probably gonna be putting a roof over those towers. We got some red, but I'm kind of doubting if that would work, but I guess we can attempt it. I kind of like it. I'm not even gonna lie. So I think what we will do is do the rest of the roofs. I guess for contrast, we can use the Wart block, and we could also use the concrete. Nice! And welcome back. So all towers are done and I am desperately liking this. I like this a lot. And to be honest, I think the front is pretty much all done. But I definitely can't say so myself for the back and the sides. They are very bare. And to be honest, making more towers isn't really suitable. So I'm pretty much thinking maybe this forms into a mountain and it cuts off the towers. Because laziness, right? And I mean, that could even give us an opportunity to terraform the place because the Nether is very disgusting. Exhibit A. Alright, so I built the walls, and then I think it's time for us to build the cave, or the mountain, I should say, itself. So, this is pretty much gonna go to the roof, so wish me luck, I guess. And even though I feel like netherrack is common enough than dirt, I feel like I might not have enough. Or by the look of things, DDK either. Oh man. But guys, it looks like we have a bunch of netherrack back at the base, but we definitely need some like 6 shulker boxes, so we need more. And we only have 1 shulker box, so everything's going wrong. Also, on our way to spawn, we have a map art of Tree Log Inc. This is beautiful, guys. I mean, especially that tree right there. Oh, even the font, everything's going good. And in the old nether thing, we also have a shulker box. But other than that, out of luck. It's not quite 6 shulker boxes, but it's close to it. So anyways, I have to build the mountain. So let's do this in a time-lapse time. Anyways, in this time-lapse I want to talk to you guys about my summer plans. So in a week from now, I'm actually going to camp for 2 days, who should be nice, and shouldn't mean a lower amount of videos, because again, 2 days, so that's nice. I'm going to enjoy myself, and it's going to be good weather, so that's nice. Anyways, back to Minecraft, where we got a castle. And ladies and gentlemen, we are done the wall. And for a better view, we kind of made a cone type thing, but it doesn't look too good because it's only 1 block. But the shape is looking pretty good. Top, not so much, but still, we can handle that. Anyways, I do want to work on this some more because I've got some approval from the other members that this base is kind of insane. And I gotta say too, it's kind of insane also. So let me think of a couple ideas we could do to kind of mark out that thing and make it all finalized. But for right now, we definitely have to go AFK overnight at the witch farm once again. And yes, I am aware that we have hundreds of stacks of gunpowder, but still, I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. A pretty good session, so now it's time to go and work on the castle. Alright, so after that time lapse, we got this whole entire area all done, and I gotta say, a bunch of mobs are spawning, including gas. But somehow that's not the biggest problem. I think the biggest problem is how flat this area is. So we definitely have to work on that top, and I kinda wanna implement a nether wart farm. And not even gonna lie, I'm pretty sure we have the soul sand for it. It's just the nether wart, so that's an issue. I guess we find ourselves a nether fortress and see what happens, and that's a dead end. Great. Oh my god, I am so stupid. I just realized that at the 1.16 village, there's actually a nether fortress. But I mean, conveniently, we found one. Yes, that is great news. Really great news. I don't think this is big enough. Still not big enough. Alright, still not big. And now we're talking. This is epic. Look at this. But the one thing I would like to achieve is nether wart for this whole entire field. Easier said than done for sure, because this would take double chests and nether wart. But speaking about the field, I kind of want to detail it some more and kind of make some spires randomly using the netherwart block and some netherrack. Yeah, some kind of like that, but more everywhere so it doesn't look weird. Alright, it definitely looks like a wasteland, who is exactly what I wanted, but with netherwarts in this terrain, that would look like a total new biome. And while we wait for a netherwart to grow, I just want to check out what's in this portal because it's pretty big for its size. Well, I can indeed confirm that there's nothing very important or cool over here. Big rope. Anyways, considering the field, I think we might have to AFK for the nether wart, but other than that, we're pretty much done. The exterior, that is, because we saw the interior to do, but that's for next episode. Now, my current plans are just to probably work on the base. But first, I kind of want to work on a secret project that I've been up to. I mean, more necessarily that I want to get up to, because I want to work on a nether zombie pigman farm. Yup, the ones that are pretty much deemed impossible. Now the question is where are we actually gonna build this thing. So I'm planning potentially in this area. I mean, it's near our base, it's followed by lava, so they can't spawn there. We just have to destroy a couple of islands, and then build the farm itself. That sounds great, so I guess we don't have to really build a outline for a perimeter. Great, but speaking of XP, we definitely have to mend up our armor, because if you check out my elytra, it's about to break. Alright, it's all mended up, now it's time properly for the base. And the base is kind of where we left off last episode because we were working on a super smelter that I still didn't stock with fuel. But I have an excuse, I didn't really have to smelt anything recently. But it's really here where I want to work at because we need to make a crop farm. And yep, that involves digging, so we definitely have to work on that front. But once we do this, then we can get work on every single one in the game. And guys, we have mined a total kind of cave over here. So every single chunk really is the chunk where we're going to build the crop farm. And if I really wanted to, I could probably make this in a slime farm because in my inventory right now we have 9 stacked slime balls. Alright, so what I actually want to do is grab all of this and properly do the crop farm itself. First one done, no villagers. Second one done, and no villagers, and a bunch crooked. And fourth done. So obviously there's no villagers and the land isn't tilled yet. But it's all part of the plan, because next episode, I definitely want to come back here and make a storage system, make better things for the crop farm. But what we can do is destroy this beacon right here. Better, but still got that boring wall. Anyways, what I want to do before this end of the episode is actually go check out Spawn. And it's this thing, the tree log ink poster. We kind of showed it off at the start, but we had to check it again. I mean, just like this is kind of epic. So that's why I conveniently brought another map so we can bring one home, because even though they're a company, I gotta say though, the map is kinda insane. So maybe we all have to make one for this bad boy, and even for myself. That will definitely have to be for another episode, because this episode's gonna end. So if you guys did enjoy this one, it took a bunch of time. Next episode, new farm, new ideas, it's going insane. So make sure to tune up for that. So, bye guys.